Sometimes the unexplained can become extremely creepy, and it makes us step back just a minute and think about the things that are unseen. In this episode of Seeing Crime, we are delving into the paranormal. And my question is, did Annabelle commit a crime? There is a lot of history in this doll. Even pictures, I don't look. I notice her, I don't look her in the eye. I will not go see her. I don't feel that anyone should. Quite frankly, I think that the Warrens dealt with this doll the best they could. The fact that Dan Rivera, may he rest in peace, lost his life on the 13th while touring with this doll and some other haunted objects and artifacts on a tour that was called Devils on the Run, visited Texas right before the floods, visited New Orleans. That's where 10 inmates escaped. Some buildings caught fire. The Warrens warned not to mess with this doll, not to take her out of the case, not to do anything like that. Do I agree with Dan that he did that? No. But that's not for me to say. Zach Baggins from Ghost Advancers had a horrific experience with this doll. In fact, it caused so much trouble that he literally was overcome with it. He touched the doll. It made Dan Rivera mad. Dan took the doll, left. There was conflict between them. A lot of room for hot tempers there. So today I want to look into some things because it's amazing to me that even Law and Crime reported on this last night. And I don't know if you were with me this past Saturday night. I literally was talking about Annabelle. That was Saturday night. And about how the 911 system failed. And then the next thing you know, the next day, Dan Rivera is no longer here. So, and by the way, there is a new channel that I contributed stories to. They have a really spine-tingling little video out on Annabelle. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments. If you want to go over there, they're excellent channel. They tell all kinds of paranormal and all kinds of goodies. But for now, I have an idea. So I want to take these cards because, quite frankly, there's been a lot of upset with Annabelle, and there have been some people that have been nefarious, right? We know that word. I wonder if something more happened. We'll see when the coroner comes out. Now, I'm going to take this device off camera here just for a minute. What I'm going to do is turn on some EVPs for all of you. I know that you'll like that. And see what we can do. Because I think there's more to this, and you never know what's going to come through. There you see the reflection. And we're going to turn that on. I'm going to keep it silent and out so it does not reflect. There we go. I hope you can see the words. I can't make it any closer. Maybe I can. Let me get this. Let me get an empty box here. Maybe I can prop it up here a little closer so you can see. Cage. Yeah. I think that doll needs to be locked up. Now, I have some different cards out today. I have the Maleficent Oracle, What Lies Beneath the Piotnik, and I have a deck of cards that I usually use in these types of situations. And yes, there's more than this that happens. We're going to see what we need to know. We're asking, oops, and I hit the camera. My apologies. This is what you get when it's live. Okay. There's several cards that fell out. We're going to take them. I don't know what they said. Oh, watching the shite go down. There we go. Limp. Okay. Was Dan in distress when he went back to his hotel room? Let me get the light off of there. Next one. Situation is about to explode. Shite is about to pop off in flames. There. Talks about that. Setting the record straight. Okay. Now, I'm just going to say psychically, I feel, now I'm not here to, because I'm not going to give any legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to try to psychically see if there's more to this story than meets the eye. This drops out the Tower card. Now, the Tower card in this particular Oracle deck, it's like a Kipper deck, but it's an Oracle deck. It does not mean what the traditional scene. It does not mean what the traditional Tower means in the tarot. It means government. It means, it can mean prison. It can mean some things like that. We're going to put this over to the side and see what else comes out. But I feel that there's more to this. Break free. Okay. Ring. Now that can mean anything. It can mean a ring of fire. It can mean a physical ring. It can mean a ring camera. It can mean many, many things. I think there's people looking into this, okay? I just want you to know, because this Dan did not have anything, as far as I know, physically wrong with him. Horseman. So that means information. You see that horsey coming in. Information is going to be given. Information is coming in. There will be some information more about Dan. Did he have... I'm going to tell you what the first thing I thought is that he ingested something. That was my first real inclination. And could it have been from someone giving him something? We don't know. We won't know until the toxicology report comes back. But my question is, and we somehow know in these investigations how they go, we don't have a human culprit here. So they think. We don't have anything like that going on. Realm. See, it's from a different realm. That's exactly right. And that's what I'm thinking. There's just more to this than meets the eye. I think I want to raise that up a little bit. I think that's better. I don't want to put this on. We're going to talk about this when the time comes. We're going to talk about this on Saturday night when I'm live, for sure. We're going to ask some questions. Pardon me, I had to adjust my camera settings. Okay. So my question is, as far as Dan is concerned, because, you know, I don't like giving credit to the dark side. So I want to see if there's something more to this than meets the eye. Did Dan ingest something? Was there something that happened? Could he have had some heart problems? Something like that. There's money there, sweetheart. Jealousy. because I know there was a lot of controversy around this particular, his wife. There's a lot of controversy around this doll, what it means. And quite frankly, do I believe, see, there was the priest. They would take priests out with, to me, quite frankly, I'm going to say this. I think he was a great guy. I never got to meet him, but I know people who knew him indirectly, if that makes sense. If the Warrens said, don't take this doll out of her case and don't move her, why the heck would that happen? I don't. Oh boy. I would not do it. I mean, with no apologies. I don't care how much money it would make. All I'm going to say is this. If you see pictures, don't look. Don't look at her. This thing has caused fatal accidents. It has caused muck, mire, and mayhem. So what happened? I know what you're saying, but Zelda, how does this happen? I'm going to tell you. Supposedly, allegedly, this doll has been around since the 1970s. Oh, and we shut off. Wow. I have never had that happen. Pardon me, just a minute. Let me see if we can get it to go. Oh, it won't come back on. My friends, let me deal with this and I'll be right back. Okay, I think we're back again. I literally had to restart this device. Creepy. Would I miss? Oh. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Wow. Okay, it says it needs an update. Let me get this. Wow, this is just bizarre. Okay. This is bizarre. I got my iPad out. This had to update. I'm going to run them both. Okay, can you see this? I'm going to run them. I'm going to run them both. This one just doesn't want to even, just doesn't even want to cooperate. So I don't know. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about, my darling, is this. Look at this one. Lots of energy here. Okay. Okay, so what I was explaining, yes, these things happen. Yes, don't worry. Is it creepy? Of course. But, I mean, look at the subject that we're talking about. People ask a boat. Okay, sail on. I don't know what this means, okay? So what happens? This doll supposedly, allegedly, was gifted to this young lady. Patent. It has to go clear back because if you know my story, you know I have an experience with a doll when I was 4. What happens with this type of thing is the intention that was put into the doll to begin with. Could have been anything from a manufacturing company hand making it, hand sewing it. It could be someone who was distraught and maybe lost a child. It could be anything. And believe me, scent, move. Oh. It could be anything, anywhere that could have set intentions. But I'm going to tell you this. In order for all of this to happen, this would have had to be, oh, and there goes my light. Welcome to the paranormal. I'm not going to touch it. This would have had to be some crazy, crazy intention, evil intention put into this doll. I think Raggedy Ann dolls are creepy to begin with. Cool. Absolutely. And you know why I said that? Because the air conditioning just came on. Oh, okay. So the police are investigating this. I agree. I agree. I'm going to shuffle these cards and we're going to put these out. I'm sorry if this is stressing any of you out. I'm okay. Nothing is going to happen here. I haven't touched her. I'm just reporting the news. Okay? Pair. I'm so sorry for the loss of Dan, and I'm sorry for his family. That card right there means sacrifice. I do feel not cool. I do believe, oh, here we go, all over again with this. Oh, and it's some type of ad. I'm going to remove this. I'm done playing with this deal here. I'm done with this. No, what the heck here. So I'm just going to leave. I'm going to turn this one off here in a moment. And okay, that's what I'm going to do. Well, now it comes back on. The Eight of Clubs. It's a risk. There was a risk taking this out. I'm sorry. There certainly was. And there were a lot of people who did not agree. And there are a lot of people who I feel possibly could have tried to step in. I don't know. But what I will tell you is sometimes this particular type of evil can arrange things. Can arrange things. It could have been that Dan was bitten by a spider. Here comes Sam to bless the reading. Walking through. Thank you, darling. Concerned. Yeah. I would definitely be concerned. I do believe that, I do believe that the police are concerned. I believe family is concerned. Will. Is there a will? See, there's all these things, my darlings, that we need to really consider. Did Annabelle commit a crime? Shy. Well, Dan, from what I understand, was shy to a certain degree. But he had a lot of passion for this, and he took care of Lorraine Warren in her last days and was very good to her. I am shuffling these cards off camera, and we're going to take a woman. No, that's Lorraine. Sally's. Oh, Lord. Don't go to the Sally port, please. I don't know. Look at this energy. I don't know what Italian. Rivera is Hispanic, usually, but I don't know. I mean, who knows, right? Hello. Welcome to America. Lots of energy here. So, my friends, you decide, but there's a lot going on. This is not over. It's just getting started. From what I'm seeing here, yes, the shite is about to go down. This is going to turn into an episode. Can I say this? You see here what goes on with this type of energy. No, do not worry. I am not affected. Let's get one more card, my darlings. One more card. Fake apology. Okay. See, I just kind of keep getting that maybe there was someone did something. There was someone else. We may never know, my darlings. We may never know. But my heart goes out to his family and the friends and the New England Society for Psychic or Psychical Research in Connecticut. I know they wanted a new building. That's why they were doing this influence. Okay. That's why they were doing this. I know there's probably a lot on the paranormal, right? Oh, here we go again with this dude. We're just going to turn this off. Okay. I know there's a lot on the paranormal side that have been devastated undertake. And probably doing the same thing that I am right now, trying to connect. See if Dan will connect. We don't know. So in the meantime, my darlings, I'm going to take care of this device, turn this off. I'm going to keep up with this. Did Annabelle commit this crime? Here we go. It's back on again. Did Annabelle commit this crime? Well, I think that she did orchestrate it for sure. Thanks so much, my darlings. And don't forget, please check out that new creator in the description. I actually row, okay? I actually give them content that is true, that I have experienced, and given them creative license with it. So go on over there, see them. They've got a great Annabelle little video, and it's amazing. Rest in peace, Stan. And we're going to find out what happened. As above, so is below. We'll see you all soon, my darlings. Thanks for watching. I know you're all going to say, be careful. Don't worry. Don't worry. I ain't going near that thing. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. There we are. We're shy again. Bye for now, darlings. Turning this off. See you soon. And before I totally end, I want to thank Attorney Melanie Little. She is top shelf as far as I'm concerned for shouting me out in her. I was already doing this and watching and listening to her, but I want to thank her and Miss Melanie. If you are watching, thank you so much. I can't wait to have you on my show. Maybe we should get on my show and talk about this together. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know, everyone, in the comments. Do you think Attorney Melanie Little should come on my show and we talk about Annabelle? Oh, we should do a deep dive. I think that would be pretty awesome. I know she's busy. I am too. But I wouldn't mind having 30 minutes. And she's covered it. Yep. That's right. We're riding into this for sure. Thanks again, everyone. Much love to you. Take care. And just know, there is evil out there. More than what we know.